Now, there has been some resistance to the provisions of the so-called spy bill. The organisation Undoing Tax Abuse, or Outa, has submitted its objections to the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill to Parliament. The bill will regulate the surveillance of electronic signals, communication and internet traffic. But Outa says certain provisions could lead to unwarranted intrusion by state security agencies. To discuss, we're joined by Outa's advocate, Stefani Fick. Advocate, thank you. What is the scope for abuse?
It's the language of the legislation. I think if you look at it holistically, I mean, this is just certain amendments to the spy acts that already existed. But what we found a bit alarming is that there is potential for abuse because the definitions are so wide that it potentially can include non-profit organizations, faith-based organizations. And due to the history of South Africa, and, you know, the recent example is state capture, and we know what the intelligence community did, is that we are scared that this will be abused in order to quiet the voices of, organizations like Outa, that we will be vulnerable to the state, and in a way trying to silence us. I think civil society has been very important in highlighting state capture, corruption, etc., and that the state may abuse this section in order to vet organizations and just make life difficult.
Yeah, and like you said, it could have political ends if you start surveilling somebody who doesn't really pose a threat. And this is incredible because